Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. This is the first time that I've actually got this camera to eventually work for this channel. And yeah, today we're here to review NXT In Your House 2020. I loved In Your House when I was younger, guys. I've got my notes. Normally you don't have to deal with me looking down, but you're going to. And I've actually got some on the computer as well. So you're going to be enjoying my eyes darting about the place. And I've also got hay fever again. Every single time there's a wrestling pay-per-view on and I go to record these, I get hay fever. Don't know why, but I do. So that's fun and not so fun at the same time. Right guys, so we're just going to get into this. Before it, we're going to have a little chat first. Yes, so I loved In Your House pay-per-views when I was younger. I think I've only kind of seen the last few of them because I was quite young when it came out. It's an awesome idea to bring it back, bring up the kind of cool 90s graphics and stuff like that. It's my birthday's this week as well, so it was quite a good throwback for me. Yeah, because I used to remember watching wrestling quite a lot at my birthday. But yeah, I loved the starting kind of band, and Code Orange, I think they were called. I loved those guys. You know, it was really cool. Such a contrast to hear rock music playing, and then when you go to like the WWE side, it's kind of poppy and stuff like that, which is such a contrast. But this event with the cool 90s graphics is making me want to get the N64 out and get a few of the old school games on, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I don't know if it was just myself. I think it may have just been my terrible internet for living in a city centre with one of the worst providers in the UK. I'm not going to name names, but I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Every 30 to 40 seconds it just keeps sticking. After a while I really got tired of it. Eventually at the end it stopped. I was going to blame the network, but then I looked on Netflix and stuff like that and the same thing was happening. So I think it's just my terrible internet. But yeah, so overall guys, the night was okay. It was really okay. It was average. For the worst thing is for NXT is they have killed it so much. They have literally went above and beyond where you would need to be so much that when you have a bad pay-per-view or like an okay pay-per-view, you're like, oh, wasn't that what I expected from NXT? Every single match was good. They were strong. They had a good starting and standing points. But because it wasn't that normal match of the year NXT that we're used to seeing, I think it just really hurt it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I gave it an overall 3 out of 5. Yeah, I gave it over 3 out of 5 just because I was trying to think of a reason why I gave it 3 out of 5. But it was really just because it was okay, which is quite shit to say for NXT. But yeah, so the first match that we had was Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez. I do not know how to pronounce these names, by the way. Maya Yim, Blackheart, and Tegan Knox. Yim, Blackheart, and Knox took the win, and I gave this a 3 stars. It was a great opening match, guys. Really interesting, fun. Yeah, it was just a good opening match. There's nothing much else that I can say about it. It got me to buy in. The one thing I'm going to say for the rest of this pay-per-view is the women were the winners of this. They came ahead on every single thing that was on this show. And I don't know if that's because of Honestly, I don't know. They were just the best at what they were doing. There was nothing else that you could say other than those gals done the best of the night. Not just these, the main event as well. Yeah, it was good. This actually match I was quite looking forward to because it has some of my top women wrestlers in it. So Tegan Knox, Dakota Kai, Blackheart, I love those guys, along with Rhea Ripley. That's what I was looking forward to the main event for. But yeah, the women definitely done the best and stole the show here. So after this match, sorry, I gave this one 3 stars, 3 out of 5. I moved on to, it was Damian Priest against Finn Balor. 4 stars I gave this. What a fucking match. Priest has actually, I feel like they're that one match that like defines when somebody starts their run. They need that match to start their run. This was definitely Priest's match. Even though Finn Balor picked up the win, this put Priest on the map. And from start to finish, it was non-stop action. Especially when Priest was going to do the Razor's Edge onto the steel steps. Balor got out and kicked Priest onto it. And when he hit the steps, it was such a pop. But yeah, it was a great match. Definitely would be a must-watch of the night. I would probably say this was the best match of the night. Now, I know I just said the women stole the show. They did steal the show overall, but this one was definitely the best match of the night for me. After that, we had the NXT North American Championship. Keith Lee against Johnny Wrestling, whatever you want to call him. Keith Lee picked up the win here. Johnny, the bad guy thing's just not working, to be honest with you guys. It really is just not working for me at all. I really think that there's something missing. I think he's a good face, and I get why these went bad is because now he's saying that people are coming back, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But I really think, I don't know, it just isn't a believable heel. But I'm glad Keith Lee picked up the win here. I love this guy. Both guys really did well during this match. It was a 3 stars. It did drag a lot, but both guys put on a good show for what they had to do. Different body types and stuff like that as well. But yeah, Keith Lee's one of my guys that I love watching these matches, and I was quite let down by this, to be honest with you. But 3 stars. Yeah, next we had the NXT Championship at the Backlot Brawl. Adam Cole against Velveteen Dream. 2.5 stars, guys. If this match shouldn't have been a cinematic kind of style match. If they were going to do cinematic, they should have went full cinematic. If they were going to do like wrestling in a backlot, they should have just done that. I loved the style of the cars all around it and the ring in the middle. I thought that was so cool, and see if they just done a match like that, that would have been great. Yeah, I think that actually would have been a little bit better, just about because these two guys are amazing in the ring. So if they just put that match on itself, it would have been great. I feel the cinematic stuff kind of took away from it, and that's why I give it 2.5 stars. Adam Cole picked up the win, and it'll be interesting to see how things unfold going forward. Next we had Cross against Tampa, sorry. 2.5 stars. This Tommaso's one of the guys that I've watched NXT for, and it just wasn't there. The best thing about this is it gave Cross, made him look like a fucking animal, like a beast. He killed it. It was a match needed to put him over by taking on one of the kind of figureheads of NXT. It was definitely needed to put him over, but I was missing something. They could have done a longer match, or they could have put some more. I don't think I don't think you could have put any more into this. I think this is it. I think this is the where it would have to be. just for kind of what it's got in that. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Next, we've got the NXT Women's Championship match, 4 stars. This was a match of the night. You had Io, Rhea and Charlotte. Io picked up the winner. She picked up the win, sorry. Cool ending. The moment when she was on top of the house where the door was, she jumped off. That was I loved that with the in your house in the background. It was so cool. The ending was really, I know I just said cool ending. I mean like cool celebration of her winning, but the ending was quite. I felt it was botched a little bit. I get what they were trying to do, but I just think something. I get what they were trying to do, but I don't think it was done correctly. But I popped when Io picked up the win. It was great. Like I said, Rhea's one of my favourite female wrestlers at the moment. A little bit disappointed they shouldn't pick up the win, but overall it was definitely the match of the night. Like I said, guys, it was a really good show. It was a good show to watch. Every single match had something that was fun to see. Some of the middle matches dragged a little, but it was a fun show to see. Only thing is, with this one being a little bit less, WWE. So normally an NXT show, I'm giving 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5, 5 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is because it was middle of the road. I feel they could have done better. I could have gave it a 2.5 out of 5 because of just the pacing of it, really. But I think 3 out of 5 is definitely reasonable for it because I enjoyed every match on it. Some more than others, obviously, understanding why they were needing there and things like that. But yeah, I think definitely could have been a little bit better. The other thing that I'm worried about is Backlash next week. Saying that Edge, Randy Orton, the greatest wrestling match ever. I get they're taking it from potentially the greatest wrestling match ever. If it isn't the greatest wrestling match ever, your fucking marketing is terrible for this. But yeah, guys, it should be fun to watch Backlash to see if it's not a real train crash disaster. And every WWE pay-per-view this year has been below par, and it's definitely because they don't have an audience. And I really think the audience is killing wrestling just now, not being there. They need to get some people in. I know they've got the wrestlers in there, but a wrestler pop to something and a fan pop to something is two different things. Somebody who's there to watch wrestling and they don't know what's going to happen and they pop, that's enjoyable for them. They don't know the inner workings and stuff like that, and that gets people at home enjoy too, and it actually gets marks and fucking all fans loving the momentum of the show as well. But then again, when it's only wrestlers that are there, they can kind of tell what's coming, and it's not going to work as great as having real fans there. Yeah, overall guys, 3 out of 5. That's an enjoyable show. Hopefully Backlash is good next week. Other thing that I was going to tell you just before we sign off is I'm going to be getting a podcast up running on this channel. So I'm trying to get 3 or 4 people lined up just now. If you have anybody you would like to get on the show, let me know. If you yourself would like to be on the show, we could watch a wrestling show, or if you've got the network, we could do a live. You watch WCW Starrcade 97, I'll watch WCW Starrcade 97. We just simultaneously start it and we'll just do a live and we'll both chat. It's something I'm really looking into and just kind of expanding kind of what's happening on this channel. Now I know the channel was a little bit slow for a bit. It was because there was a few personal issues and stuff like that going on, but I'm back now and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Please leave a comment below, let me know what you think, drop a subscribe to it, like this video and follow us on Twitter. This week we're going to have Instagram and Facebook will be up and running as well. I'll let you know when they're up and running so you can get in touch with me there. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.